Welcome back to WagerTalk TV. I'm Marco D'Angelo, joined in studio with Tony Finn and Bryan Leonard. We're going to take a look at NFL Week 1, see if we can find some value for you early here in the summer. Tony, I'm going to start with you. NFL Week 1, what game do you have that you're going to give us?
Well, I have several of them all, and the fun thing about this kind of a video is that all three of us can look in August. It'll come on. We'll look back at these May and June videos and say, "Wow, did we really say that about this team then?" So that makes it kind of fun. I've mentioned in past videos that I really like Rodgers kind of in Week 1, but I'm going to stick to an AFC East game that I like. I think the Jets are getting a lot of media attention, a lot of ESPN airtime for all the free agent moves they made during the offseason. I believe the Buffalo defense, I believe Donald's going to be better in his second year. I believe this offense is going to be more prepared, and I believe that this Buffalo defense is going to be as good or better than they've been in the last decade, and they're supposed to be pretty good defensively with some of the coaches they've had. I like the Bills to win straight up, getting 3 points in the hook right now.
3.5 cross town here in Vegas.
I think they went straight up in this game. I really, at this point in time, in early June, I really like the Bills.
All right, we got Tony on Buffalo. Bryan, I know you like to do some angles that you look at, situational stuff for Week 1. Explain what that is.
Yeah, basically, people tend to remember what happened lately. And they remember who the teams were that didn't win more than 6 games, teams that were 6-10 or worse. And they don't want that team. That team stunk last year. And if you go back and you look at teams that won 6 or less games, you want to bet on them when they're on the road in the first game of the season, which is similar to the Buffalo situation. The only problem is you got 4 games where they have teams that won less than 6 games. So I'm going to throw those games out, which would be the Buffalo Jets game. And I'm going to talk about 3 games here and when we should play them. The first one is Cincinnati at Seattle. Right now, Cincinnati's catching 9. We did a video about this division, and we hardly say anything about Cincinnati. A lot of people like Seattle. So the line's currently 9. I think we can get a 10 at this number before the season starts. I'm going to hold off. If I can get a 10 with Cincinnati, I'm jumping on it. Right now, no reason to get started.
Which, if it goes the other way, you're not losing. You're going into a dead number.
Yeah, as long as I'm getting 7.5, I'm fine.
Right.
Also, we got the New York Giants at the Dallas. Now, we've made fun of the Giants in the past, and possibly, hey, maybe they know something we don't know about the Duke quarterback. But they're catching 7.5 against Dallas. Giants have been bad lately. People like Dallas, America's team, at least according to one guy. But the Giants right now catching a key number, 7.5. So I'm looking to play the Giants at this point. And the third one is Green Bay and Chicago. I believe it's the lid lifter to the NFL season this year. It was at 4 earlier. Now it's down to 3.5. This one, if you're going to play any of the 3, you want to make sure you get that hook on that 3. Green Bay playing at Chicago. Once it gets closer, it may just go off at 3, which I think is probably the correct number. I may make it
the public's going to go to Rodgers.
Yeah, so with that 3, anytime you get 3.5 in a game that you think I think it should be 2.5. Grab that 3.5 right now. We'll deal with it later. But it's national TV game. I believe it's a Thursday night. They're gonna take the offense of Green Bay over the defense of Chicago.
All right, good stuff from Bryan and Tony. And guys, after your first purchase at WagerTalk, you'll get $25 free in WagerTalk. It's our way of saying thank you for joining the WagerTalk family. We're going to be back with more here at WagerTalk TV.